Welcome back to another Dragon's Dogma 2 video. We're going to be taking a look at the best weapons that we're going to be able to use for each individual class. So this is going to be the best of the best. So let's dive in. The first one we're going to be taking a look at is none other than the Magic Spearhand or the Mystic Spearhand guy. This is one of the most OP classes, and this one is going to be the Death Ringer. This is absolutely the best weapon that you can get. This is, if you're able to increase it by the knockdown power. Now, how do you do that? I'm going to link a video in the pinned comment that is going to show you how you are able to increase the knockdown power on all your weapons, which is going to make you OP. Now, the Death Ringer, you're going to be able to purchase it in one location. One of them is going to be here by the volcanic. If you pull up your map, it's going to be here. Once you come all the way across, right from Bogota, you come here to this vendor that's right in front of me, talk to her, and it's going to cost you some money. Now, the other way you're going to be able to get this, if you are able to go through the whole entire quest line, and Sigurd is going to give you once you complete his entire quest line, which is one of the most OP weapons. Another tip that I can give you, any weapon that you're able to purchase, you're going to be able to increase its power differently. So I would probably encourage, if you have the gold, buy different weapons so you are able to set up your weapons in the style that you want. Now, other than that, I think there's no other weapon that gets close to this one here. Now, we're going to be taking a look at the Archer, and we have two weapons. One is going to be the Medusan Spellbow. This one, you're going to be able to acquire it by defeating Medusa. Once you kill her and rip her head off, you're going to be able to acquire this weapon. Now, she is located in this section in the Calignus Depth. How do you get there? You're going to come from Bogota. As you make your way all the way right here, and then probably you may want to set up a portal crystal right here, so you can farm her, because she does have a couple of good things that you want to take advantage, especially the one-shot head. You know, if you rip off her head, you're going to be able to get that. So she's located right here. Kill her, and then eventually you're going to get this bow. The other reason why this bow is the best to be able to use, even if you were using the Warfare, I will encourage you to grab this weapon, because with the Warfare, you're going to be able to pretty much just level up all your different classes. On top of that, this is going to be the best weapon to get the most XP in the game. You're going to be able to get 4 times the XP that you're going to be able to get with any other weapon. So why not just spend the time and get this weapon early, and then your XP grind will be a lot less. The other weapon we're going to be taking a look is going to be this one, the Revenant Whale. This is a very nice weapon. As you're able to see there, it already comes really loaded with a nice knockdown power and also a nice strength. Now, this weapon, of course, once again, you're going to be able to get it from here. Where is here? Well, it's by the volcanic. You come talk to her, and she's going to have that in her inventory, and it's going to cost you none other than 55,000 gold coins. So if you got the money, then you're going to be able to get that weapon. The next one is going to be none other than the Warrior. I think the Warrior has one of the best 2 weapons that you're going to be able to get. One is going to be the Cinder Spine, which has an incredible element of 150%. And then the other one is going to be the Wounded Heart. Now, the Wounded Heart, you're going to be able to get it once again from here, from the volcanic. Talk to the lady, and you're going to be able to get that very OP sword. And the best weapon for the Warrior is going to be the Cinder Spine. This weapon here is too OP. Just check out the nice knockdown power. Once again, if you want to know how to increase and how you're going to be able to level up all your weapons the right way, check out the link in the pinned comments. Trust me, I will help you a lot. That will help you a lot, and it's going to save you a lot of headaches. Now, this weapon, you're going to be able to get it very close to where we actually are from the volcanic. So from the volcanic, you're going to make your way all the way across, and it is going to be here in the mountain base cave. When you go through there, eventually you're going to come to a location. If you did the quest line to be able to get that secret vendor, which the link is in the pinned comment, then you're going to know where exactly that is going to be, which I'm showing you, of course, here, where exactly this weapon you're going to be able to find it. Get it sooner than later. And this is one weapon in particular that you want to get because it has the highest elemental damage of 150. Now let's take a look at the best weapons for the thief. This one is going to be the frame blades. This one you're going to be able to purchase this from right here. Once again, the volcanic person. This vendor has one of the best weapons, and probably you definitely want to make it here. Now, if you don't have the money and you want to get a different weapon, you're going to come to the following location. Pull up your map, and this weapon is going to be located right around here in the Salvatal Cavern. As you are making your way from Bagbatel all the way down here, eventually Crimson Teeth is really good. It's because it does come with a very high strength and also a very nice knockdown power. And if you're able to increase that with a dwarfen vendor, this weapon becomes eventually too OP to not be able to use it. Trust me, you're going to love that weapon. Now let's take a look at probably one of everyone's favorite class, and it's the fighter. Fighter has two amazing weapons. One, of course, you're going to be able to purchase, which is this Stalwart Zord. Now, guys, have in mind, all these weapons are the best weapons before you go into NG+. Also, I'm going to make another video. If it's going into NG+, it's even worth or not. I mean, probably the easy answer I'm going to give you is going to be nah. For me personally, it's not worth it, but I'll make that video and let you know why. Now, this weapon, if you come in here, once again, you talk to her in the volcanic and we check out her price. I mean, even though she has a very expensive weapons, here it is. 47,200 gold coins. Get that weapon because it does have, like I said, a very nice strength, so it goes well with the fighter. And the other weapon, which I think you should get if you haven't gotten it, is the Molten Fury. Besides having a very cool name, this weapon is just enhanced with fire of 120%. Check that out. That is a lot. It has a very nice knockdown power, very good strength, and also magic power, which you are able to see there, which has also a nice strike strength, which is definitely going to knock down people down. Level this weapon up and you're just going to be very OP. This weapon, you're going to be able to acquire it by pulling up your map. Once again, from the volcanic, we're going to go to this section over here, which is the mountain base. Make your way through there, go through the different tunnels you see in here. Eventually, this weapon is going to be located where Zera is trying to enhance a weapon. Once you go to where she is, or if you go afterwards, then you're going to be able to find this weapon in this chest, which is definitely a weapon you do not want to miss on. Now, the next weapon is going to be the Resonant Hymn. This one, you're going to be able to acquire it by coming here and once again to the volcanic vendor. She has this weapon and it's not bad. It's not a bad weapon, which you're able to see here. It's going to cost you 39,000, but I feel that there's really not much you can do with this class or the weapons because it's more of a defensive type of class because you're just going to be able to support other classes. But if you want to get that, well, now you know where to get that weapon. Now, the Mage has 2 staff that are going to make you very OP. Now, the first one's going to be the Volant White. This one's going to cost you 45,600 gold coins. So you got the money. This is going to be located right here in the volcanic, right? Volcanic. Got to make your way through there, pass through Babaktal. Eventually, that vendor has that weapon, which is very OP. Now, the other weapon is going to be this one here, the Frigid Finger. This weapon is pretty cool. Besides having a really good high magic power, it does have a 40% of frost, which is definitely one of a rare weapon that has a elemental damage of that type. Now, if you want to get this weapon, got to pull up your map, and this one is going to be located right here in the Dragon Breath Tower. When you make your way here, as you are seeing it, you're progressing, you're going to be able to find this weapon inside of a chest. Once you get there, of course, you're probably going to have to face off a dragon, and that is where you are actually helping Sigurd. So as you are helping him, try to get that chest first. Once you find the chest, you're going to be able to get this weapon, which is really good if you haven't gotten it. Now, for the powerful sorcerer, we got 2 amazing weapons. One is going to be this one, the Anathema. This weapon, this arc staff, is very OP. Besides having a nice strength, it does have a really good magic power. If you are able to level this weapon, eventually it becomes very, very OP. So where can you get this weapon? Pull up your map. We're going to make our way where we help Sigurd, and it's going to be right here in the Dragon Breath Tower. Once you get there, this one's going to be located inside of a chest. Get to that chest, and then you're going to be able to get this weapon, become very OP, and probably you're not going to want to change it for any other staff. Now, there is another weapon, and we got to make our way to somewhere. We got to go to the elf. Next one is the Lion's Lords. This here, you're able to purchase it from the elves. It does come with a very high magic damage, and that is why you want to purchase it from here, and probably why you also want to level this weapon. Once you are able to level this up, it's going to have a very high elemental damage, as you're able to see there, 10%. But since you're going to be able to raise your magic, that automatically becomes very OP. Last class, which is the Magic Archer, we have 2 amazing bows. One is the Magic Crutch. This weapon here is really good. Comes with a nice knockdown power, a good magic power. In this one, you're going to be able to get this 2 different ways. One, you come to the volcanic vendor, and you're going to be able to purchase that for a hefty price. And the other way is that this one is going to drop from killing griffins. So it does have a nice rate, which is, I think it's about 10% or below 10%. So if you want to get that for free, just got to farm those griffins, and then eventually you're going to be able to get that weapon, which is not a bad weapon to get. And the last one is the Dragon's Breath, which you will be able to purchase this by going to Vernworth, talk to Roderick, who is the Smithy guy. If you don't know where Vernworth is, but I think you do, it's of course all the way right from the beginning. Go and talk to him, and then he's going to have the weapon for you, which he's right there. So talk to him, and then he has that weapon that you can purchase. So overall, those are the best weapons that you can either purchase or find in the open world. One pet peeve that I have against this game is that I wish they didn't have a lot of the weapons that you can purchase. Instead, I'd rather the weapons be on the open world where you can just find them and just become OP in that sense. But it is Dragon Dogma 2, and that's the way they decided to make this game. But overall, that's how you become very powerful with all the different classes. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications to all, and we'll see you on the next